Hey yo, it's Henson back with another video about the Fantasy Challenge on day 4. So this is gonna be about the guide for you guys for Fantasy Challenge day 4, and I'm gonna do like a quick introduction of like who am I. So I have like 6,000 wins, almost 4,000 commands, 2,000 on my compendium. If you want to see how I get my 2000 level free, you can check in the links below where I teach people how to trade, trading tips for Dota 2, like how do you trade in the Steam market as well. So you can check the links of my previous video, and lately I'll be focusing on TI, more about TI and the Fantasy Challenge and everything else about TI. So I'm gonna do less about trading tips right now as I don't have time to focus on that at the moment, but those videos will come out soon after TI. I'll try and make new video guides for new traders who wants to learn how to trade. Hello Vishal, how are you? And my achievements, I got like 25 group stage battle predictions. I've got this done. I should have done it on my video yesterday. I've completed this on the second day, first round. Okay, so first round on the second day, I've completed this one as well. So I'm really good at predictions, not because I'm lucky, but I do a lot of homework myself. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about what happened the other 3 days. And for those haters that say don't trust this guy's score like really low, but I'm pretty close to the top 100 score, although I'm not in there yet. I might make it today, I might not, I'm not sure, because the global score hasn't been released yet. This is still yesterday's high score. And now I'm gonna go through the previous days of what happened as well, as I'm gonna have 2-page open here, which I use to help me make my decision in which card and which player do I choose for my battle pass. And day 1, I'm gonna go through the score one by one. I score 4-4-4-3. Like this is a fail. Okay. Day 2, I score 507, and day 3, I score 570.67. So this is my best record out of 3 days. You guys might have different scores from me, but this guy is not for you guys to just copy paste, and I'm not God. I don't make predictions that are 100% guaranteed to be the top score, number 1 top score in the world. No, I'm not. That's why this guide is for you guys. I'm doing this and explaining how do I pick all these heroes. You can pick different players from me. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same, but if you're in a rush and you don't have time, just copy and paste this page. But every time I say that, I change my mind in the end of the video. So just keep in mind that things might happen and I might change my mind in the very end of the video as we progress. So this is my picks for today, day 4. I'm glad that day 3 I went for Rezo and Miposhka. They did very well as I predicted. They're gonna storm the group stage on day 2, and these 3 guys are like my insurance pick, so that I don't fucked up if Empire fails. So now day 4, I'm gonna do a very strong prediction today. OG is gonna storm the pops today. That's not 100% guarantee, but that's just what I'm thinking. Okay, why do I think like that? I have statistics that to back me up. So right now, if you look at this chart over here, group stage at day 4, doesn't matter which day you click, this is gonna stay the same. So this is what happens for the past 3 days. Some teams have 14 games, some teams have 12 games in total. Today they're gonna max it up to 16 games. Alright, today. And today we're gonna be focused on group 2. Group 2, the teams that play the most games are the teams in Group B. Okay, this is the first thing you have to keep in mind. So only use player cards in Group B. And number 2, There, not every team in Group B is playing 4 games. All right, so there's only like three different groups today. 1, B, A, and B. So only Group B, and only the teams that have played 12 games are gonna play 4 games today. So which are the teams that are gonna play 4 games? Newbie, Virtus Pro, IG, OG, DC, Cloud9, and Hellraisers. Today is different from the other days. Today we got 7 teams that's playing 4 games, and the rest of the teams have only 2 games today. So we're gonna focus on the teams that play 4 games today. So it's gonna be, so to make it easier, like, so it's every team in Group 2 except for LFY and Execration. They already have 14 games. Alright, now let's make the list a bit smaller because 17 is a bit too much to focus. Right now we have the bottom 2 teams that doesn't have really good score. We just leave them off. So now we only have 5 teams in our mind. Newbie, VP, IG, OG, and DC. Now we go back to my cards. Why do I pick this? I think Abed is gonna try hard because, why is that so? Because only the top 4 teams in each group is gonna go into the winners bracket. Okay, so winners bracket, they have an advantage of best of 3 in the first games, and other than the top 4 teams, the rest is going to go on the loser bracket, and the last team is gonna be eliminated, if I'm not wrong, right? If I'm wrong, please correct me now in the chat, in the live chat, or leave me a comments in my YouTube channel after this video is recorded. Is it best to pick Earth Spirit player for insane stunts? Yes, that's one reason why we pick Jerax. Why Jerax is in my list and Boboka, because if you look at this page on the left, this is the statistic total score for the past 3 days. Okay, so you can see very clearly who's at the top. Who's the top support? TNC, right? Miposhka. I'm glad I picked Miposhka yesterday. They really actually stormed the whole group stage. Next support will be Team Secret, Yapzor, Roger, Execration, Kuro, Boboka, Puppy, Super. Where's my Jerax? Jerax is not there. But I think Jerax is going to score very high. Jerax is somewhere in the middle. Alright, and this is, the total score is not what we mainly focus on. So if you go to this page, click this, okay, average score from bottom to top and from top to bottom. This is where you see who has the highest score. So if you see, look at average score from bottom. As I say in my last video, the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are the 5 players you don't want to use. Like, these are the 5 player cards you don't want in your fantasy challenge because they have the least score. Not saying that they're the worst player, but they're not really good at scoring in fantasy points. So let's look at the highest and what have we got. You can pick someone else. Like, you don't have to go for Jerax. So remember the 5 teams we're gonna focus: Newbie, VP, IG, OG, and DC. Because we're not gonna use the bottom 2 team player cards. But they might try and try very hard today to get out of the last place because they're gonna be eliminated today, the last one. So the other 8 teams in each group is gonna move on, and the top 4 teams is gonna play in the winner brackets, and the rest is gonna play in the loser brackets, with the first game best of 1 for loser brackets, and the winner bracket have a lot of better chances because first they have best of 3, and then if they lose best of 3, they drop into the lower bracket, whereby in the loser bracket, if they lose the first game, they're eliminated straight away. So only the winners can progress. What do Miposhka plays? He's a position 5 for Team Empire yesterday. So for the supports, it's pretty even when you come to day 3, like the conclusion. Like for position 4 and 3 can be good. I might change my mind at the end of this video as we go through the stats again, because this is my initial thought on who are the best player cards that we should pick. But DC plays C9 and newbie today. You sure Abed can make good? Yeah, let's look at this. Yeah, this is another factor I'm going to go into later. Who are they playing with, and why are these cards? Why do I pick OG instead of other teams? Because one of the reason is because of their schedule in the group stage, and who they're facing off. I'm going to go through that later on. That's going to be my next topic. But first we look at the statistics. If you don't know how to find this website, or just go to Google and type Dota 2 fantasy points, okay? And you get a lot of third-party websites where you can look into and look at their average score. This is where you want to focus. And look at the teams that have the players that have the best high score. Ana is one of the best high scorer. I'm gonna choose Ana. Abed, I'm not sure about Abed. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not so sure about Abed, but he's gonna try so hard today. It's gonna be ridiculous because he don't want these teams, especially the 3 teams in the middle, IG, OG, and DC. I mean, these 3 teams will try their best to move up to the winners bracket, right? They'll try so hard. Even Abed, even if he lose the whole game, he lose every game today, he's gonna be the most try hard, one of the most try hard mid today. Okay, so he's gonna score very high. This is why I think Abed is gonna score a very high score, because he's gonna try so hard to not stay in the loser bracket or even falling into the last team for elimination. And LFY, look at this. There are 4 games to play, right? LFY is sitting at 13-1. This means that no single team, no team can beat them in the first sitting place. They lose every game today, and they still be top 1 in Group B. Why is that so? 4 games. 4 plus 8 is 12 games. So the maximum they get is 12 wins. Even if newbie and VP win every game today, they're not gonna beat LFY. So LFY is gonna have a very relaxed game today. They're not gonna show any of their tactics in their next few games. Basically, they only have 2 games today, and OG is playing against them. So LFY is gonna just troll this game. They're probably gonna try new draft or new tactics tonight. And OG, I say tonight because I'm in Australia, so it happens in the midnight. It starts in the midnight. So OG is gonna have a good time against LFY. Yes, they're a very strong opponent, but they're just gonna be relaxing today. Okay, this is why I pick most of the OG guys. They're gonna just troll this game. They're probably gonna pick Park and Techies in their lineup just to troll, just to show off like how powerful they are, and no one can beat them in the group stage now. They only have 2 games and they can lose it. No worries. So OG is gonna try so hard to fight themselves into the winner bracket. And the second game that the first game that OG have, this is the second game against LFY. The first game they're gonna go against Execration. So Execration is the bottom 2 team, right? So I think OG is gonna win this easily. And OG is gonna win this easily because LFY is gonna just troll around, play some silly lineups. So OG, that is why OG is my first pick today. And given that Ana is also one of the top scorer, and if you scroll down, if you click average, okay, and then you scroll down, the first off lane that come out is S4 OG and LGD Forever Young, but LFY is not gonna play 4 games today, so my first choice will be S4. But I will always suggest you to look into the top top 3 scorers before you pick your card. So number 1 will be S4, the teams that we're gonna focus today. Let's go back to the standings again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 teams is what we're gonna focus today. So first one is S4. Second one is from DC4F. This is what you want to look into. And the third off lane is gonna be IG XXS. Okay, so these are the 3 off lane cores. Or if you think someone can play better tonight, they might score a higher score, then go for it. I mean, I'm not forcing you to follow what I'm saying, but this is just a guide of how I look into it and how I make into top 100 top scorer in fantasy challenge every year. Okay, this is how I look into games and how I pick my player cards. So 3 of the OG offlaner picked this because he's the top scorer and they're gonna try so hard to go into the winner bracket. Jurex is gonna play very well today, I think, and Anna as well. Boboka is one of the highest scoring support as well. Let's look into support. There's so many support, but the teams that we want to focus are the 5 teams again, remember that. And then we got VP. So Boboka is scoring the top. He's the top 1 scorer for the teams that we're gonna focus today. And VP solo is the 2nd support that you want to look into. And the 3rd will be newbies Kaka. Okay, so these are the top 3, or you can put Boba top 4. These are the top 4 supports, but Lolba, oh no, don't ever use Lolba card because he can fucked up big time most of the time. I'll say Kaka, Solo, and Boboka. These 3 cards will be safer than picking Jurex. This is just my very prediction that OG is gonna fight so hard tonight. That's why I picked Jurex instead of going for Solo or Kaka today. I think they're gonna fight so hard to move into the winners bracket. I mean, all these 5 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're gonna play like the best game of their life today. Even Cloud9 and Hellraisers, they're gonna try their best to move up to not get eliminated, but I don't think they're gonna play too well today. Either Cloud9 or Hellraisers are gonna get erased tonight. That's what I'm thinking. Probably Execration, who knows. If he lost 2 games and they won 4 games, they'll move up, you know. And if this team win 4 games, he'll move up as well. So I don't know like what's gonna happen, but OG's definitely gonna have a really good time looking at who their opponents are tonight. Should we guess the tiebreaker teams first because they play extra game? Yeah, this is what I'm thinking as well. There's gonna be a tiebreaker, right, in the middle here to fight into the winners bracket, and there's gonna be a tiebreaker probably at the losers bracket as well, or fighting for not to get eliminated. But I'm not sure how many games they're gonna play. Are they gonna play best of 1 for tiebreakers, or is it a best of 2 or best of 3? I don't know. I have no idea. You can check the rules here and see if they have. I've checked the rules, but nothing clear has written there, so I'm not gonna go deep into that. And we can't predict who's gonna be in the tiebreaker. If you can predict that, then you can go for teams that are gonna join the tiebreaker. I'm saying maybe probably OG, newbie, VP, and IG. They're gonna have a tiebreaker here somewhere to fight into the winners bracket today. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a best of 1 in my opinion as well. but that's not gonna make a big difference from what we're choosing. So teams that have 2 games with another tiebreaker with best of ones, it's gonna be 3 games. So teams that we're gonna focus that have 4 games here, if they have best of one, they're gonna have one more, the 5th game. So we don't know who's gonna be in the tiebreaker tonight. So we're just gonna go for the best players, the best scorers for the 4 games that we can predict tonight. Maybe Abed will be in the tiebreaker, and then he has a 5th game and he's scoring top in today's fantasy challenge. Who knows? But most likely, yeah, they're gonna fight for their life, man. And the teams DC are gonna facing is, first they're gonna face Cloud9, easy team. I think Abed is gonna win this game easily. Second team will be Newbie. This is not gonna be an easy game for them, but I think they're gonna fight like hell, because this is gonna be the last game that determines them if they're in the winner or loser bracket. Okay, so they're gonna fight for their life. Newbie is gonna fight for their life as well against VP and against DC. But nothing too fancy, you know, in Newbie. Newbie is just playing like very stable, you know, very reserved type of playstyle. And from what I see yesterday, Newbie is not really performing on par with OG. So OG is my first choice, and then IG, and then DC. I mean, I could be wrong. And they're not, you see, if you look at this, none of the Newbie players are on the top scorer except for Kaka. Okay, we just look at page 1. Only Kaka's really scoring high. The rest of the Newbie team is not great in fantasy points. I'm not saying Newbie is a bad team, but they're not the best in scoring in fantasy score. So I want to focus on fantasy score. IG, Newbie, OG are the best picks in your opinion. What about SCCC instead of Abed? Kaka in particular does well. He's the only Newbie card I'm using. Yeah, Newbie card, go for Kaka. If you're a supporter of Newbie, go for Kaka. SCCC, look at this list. Okay, this is the top average score list, and SCCC is somewhere in the middle, not at the top. So I wouldn't say I say SCCC is a good player, but he's not the best fantasy card you can change. Yeah, you can swap Abed to SCCC if you want, but I think Abed's gonna pull something different tonight, just to try, just to fight their way up, because they still have a chance to move up to the winners bracket. This is one good reason they're gonna try to win every game. We're gonna probably see Meepo game every game. So yeah, Abed is like it's not the best card to choose. And Anna is a strong card. You go for Anna for sure. Your second card, you can go for SCCC as you like, or you can go for any other carries that's scoring the top here in the 5 team that we're gonna focus today. We're gonna go through that again. Newbie, VP, IG, OG, and DC. Okay, these are the cards that you want to focus. Do not pick any other teams. Okay, you're gonna fuck up your fantasy points. And yes, you can even go for like you know who? Ramsey. Even Ramsey is scoring very high. You can even go for Ramsey in your core card. I'm just predicting Abed will play so hard today, he will outscore the rest. This is my prediction. This is why I choose Abed. Anna is a strong card. S4 is a strong card. You can never go wrong with S4, Anna, and Boboka. Okay, these 3 are the strong cards that I have. But Jurex and Abed is the prediction card. I'm gonna predict they're gonna play harder than the past 3 days, scoring higher than the other players. No one is also good. Yeah, no one is scoring like next to, if you look at this chart here for average score, like Ramsey, and then the next will be no one in VP. Where's no one? I remember seeing no one next to, in the total score, he's just next to Ramsey. but average score is probably a bit lower. But no one is a good choice, no doubt. You can use no one if you want. No one is a good choice. Just silver Abed. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, I changed your mind. But I hope I can help you guys like get the best score out of this. As my progression, I've get more and more score every day. Looking at there because I've been watching almost every game for the group stage because I'm watching the matches with 4 different monitors. 4 different monitors at the same time, so I'm watching 4 games at the same time. That is how I know who's playing better and who outperforms the other team. But today I'm just gonna make a very strong prediction. Okay, Abed is gonna play the game the hell of his life, and try to fight up. OG is also gonna do the same. I'm not saying that they're bad, but they're gonna have a hard time because these 2 teams are gonna try so hard because they're at the bottom now. This team is a bit more relaxed than this team, yeah, you can say so, but relax doesn't mean bad thing. Like relax can be a very confident game. Okay, so this might score better, but I'm talking about fantasy points right now. I'm not talking about who wins and who loses the game, but these are the players that gonna fight so hard to win the top seed, or at least fight it into the winners bracket tonight. And the only team that's gonna fuck around tonight is gonna be LFY because they're gonna sit at the top 1, and no one's gonna change that, and no one's gonna take that away from them, even if all the team wins every game. So they're gonna be the top 1 for sure, and they're gonna be very relaxed. And the only game they have is against OG. So think about that. LFY top seed tonight, not gonna have any issues. If I'm LFY, I'm gonna pick Takis and Puck in my game. And Pudge, Takis and Pudge and some silly heroes just to fuck up one game, just to show off that how strong we are right now. I don't know about you guys. What do you think? I'm gonna do that if I'm sitting at the top. Abed or Mason? Abed scores higher than Mason. No one is good. No one is a good choice, in my opinion. I think no one is a card you can go for. No one's gonna fight so hard tonight as well. But I don't think he's gonna fight harder than Abed. He's gonna fight hard. Yep, for sure. You have the same lineup. Kaka instead of Jurex. Yeah, Kaka is a safer choice. Kaka is a more stable choice than Jurex, in my opinion. But I'm just gonna bet on Jurex. He's the top scorer for day 1 and day 2 in support. He's scoring higher than Kaka, but Kaka picks off in day 3. So day 3, Kaka is playing so hard. So yeah, these 3 are the strong card. These 2 are like, you know, just a prediction card. I'm just gonna predict them. So keep that in mind. Same lineup. Team with a higher average game duration should be preferred. Higher average game duration? No, it's not about the game duration. This is the average fantasy score. So this is the highest scorer in this tournament in average score, not because of how long the game is, or you know, but the longer the game is, of course they're gonna score more on creep scores and stuff like that. Kaka score low per game day 1 overall. Yes, I think Kaka score quite low in day 1 and 2. I think Jurex and Boboka are the 2 supports that top day 1 and day 2. So starting from day 3, the rest have starting to pick up because teams that are falling below are trying to play harder after that. Game duration is factored into average score. Yes, it is because of the creep scores and everything else. Even wards and supports. Of course, the longer the game is, the higher the score is. So if you can predict who's gonna have a longer game, That's good. I think newbie versus VP is gonna be a fucking long game, I think. Because no one wants to lose. And as well as DC against newbie. Yeah, I'll just predict now. The longest game is gonna be newbie versus VP. And as well as newbie versus DC. This too is gonna be like the longest game. And even IGVS versus VP as well. I think this is gonna be a longest game as well. As long as there's Chinese team, you're gonna expect a long game. Which factor is most important for support? Q score, death, ward, stun. If you look into, if I go back to yesterday, right? What has the highest score? You can see here. Wards have the highest score. Wards, Runes Grab, and Teamfight has the highest score. The rest are nothing. And Ward's Planet has scored the highest, 57. Same for Miposhka and Teams as well. Ward's Planet will be 48.6. Look at that. Look at that score. Any other questions? It's good that you guys throw questions. I'll try and answer you guys. Wards are the main factor of a support card that you're gonna pick. Making a good argument for Kaka. I think Kaka is a strong card. If you want to pick Kaka instead of Jurex, go for it. But Boboka is going to sit at the top for sure. Go Kaka and Boboka. I think it's good. So I'm going to go through this. Like for offlaner, offlaner is like the lowest score in the 5 players. And offlaners is have the highest score for stuns, 24.8. Okay. So if you don't have a go card, you're for something else. The reason I'm putting all go cards is because I have all the go cards, except for Afu. The rest are all go. So all my cards are go. I have no problem, and I filter it like I try to pick the best card out of all my go cards and recycle the rest. For mid laner, you want to be focused on what? Runes Grab and Team Fight. I didn't expect that. I expect like last hit or creep score to be higher than that. But Runes Grab and Teamfight is the main focus. I didn't realize that. And tower kills. These are the like highest score, scoring higher than the rest. So Runes Grab, Teamfight, I got this. I got stuns for Abed. Quite good. Nice, I'm live streaming this. Thank you. I try to make the best for everyone, but this is gonna be the end of the video. I mean, almost. Unless you guys have any more questions to throw back that I can answer for you guys. Look at this bug. Look at this bug. I'm scoring 2092.64. Yes, world top number 1. My nigga. I like this bug. I'm gonna use this as the icon, and I'm gonna circle this thing after the video is recorded. Should avoid leech players. They fucked up. Yes, why do people play leech? I mean, unless you have a void. If void and leech, that's really good combo. If you have a 3-man chrono, imagine leech just pops his ulti. Everyone's dead. Is Sumel okay? You have him in OG? Oh yeah, you came. Roshil K, did you just came in? Because I did explain in the beginning of the video, the 5 teams that we're gonna focus today are the 5 teams here: Newbie, VP, IG, OG, and DC. Because these are the teams that are gonna play 4 games today, and they're gonna play very hard today. Actually, there's 7 teams that playing 4 game, Cloud9 and Hellraisers as well. But I don't think they're gonna score very high. So these are the 5 teams. They're gonna fight for life tonight. There's teams here that are gonna fight for life tonight as well, but they only have 2 games. What we're focusing today is fantasy points and fantasy card. We just want to win this. Monet does better than Abed. Yes, Monet does better than Abed for sure, but he only have 2 games today. Okay, so Monet. Abed's gonna have 4 games. Monet only have 2 games. And the problem is LFY, they're sitting at the top and they only have 1 game with OG. And no one's gonna beat their position 1. Yeah, I think you're probably late for the video. You didn't came in earlier, so you missed that. Feel free to watch the replay of this video later, because I've talked about Monet and LFY in the beginning of the video and why I didn't pick him. Nice, yeah. Yeah, you guys just came in. It's okay. I'm gonna probably unless you guys have more questions, throw in the questions. I'm gonna answer you right now. And for those who came in late, it's alright. You can watch the replay of this video later and see if the information is enough. If the information is not enough for you guys, drop me a question in the comments below. I'll reply you as fast as possible before the game starts tonight, so that you can make the best choice. You placed Abed on 2nd day, full fail. Yeah, I think I placed Abed as well on my 2nd day. No, I removed him. I removed Abed. Yeah, I removed him. So any more questions? If not, we're gonna end this video. And for those who came in late, please yeah, World Top 1 2000. Oh no, where's the bug? The bug is gone. Now it's back to 1.5k. Tomorrow, am I gonna stream? Tomorrow, no. I think tomorrow I'm gonna take a break. Maybe I'm gonna, if I have new ideas, or is there a video you want me to make before the main event starts? Because tomorrow there's nothing, right? So after tonight, probably I'll do a yeah, I need to make a video of a conclusion and the total score I have, and do some homework before I make the next video, so that when we move in the main stage, everyone has an idea like what are we looking out for the next fantasy challenge starting day 1 in the main event. I'm looking forward to the main event. I think we're gonna score a very high score if we stick together, drop some discussions so that everyone can try and look into the discussions, and let's discuss about who's gonna be the best player for the main events, or for tonight before the game starts. I'll try and reply, and hopefully everyone comes back and join the chat as well. Yeah, I have this bug since 3 years. 500 points gone, man. What the hell? Man, where's the bug? I like the bug. Put me in World Top 1. Okay, and I'm probably gonna go back and show you guys a little bit about my achievements. Yeah, the group stage. I actually want to do a live stream for my predictions, but there's a stream delay no matter how I try, and people might not have enough time to follow my stream for predictions, because I'm fucking good at this thing as well. I always score top in like 2 or 3 days. So I got full score at the first game of the 2nd day, because I'm watching 4 games at the same time, so I can predict better than other people. I'm watching with 4 monitors, keep that in mind. I don't have to do that in the main stage, but tonight I'm still gonna watch the group stage with 4 monitors at the same time on my desk. So I'm gonna predict. I'm still gonna predict, but it doesn't matter anymore for the group stage. So in the main event, hopefully I can stream, and the stream is not delayed too much that people can't follow the predictions. I'm gonna try and stream in the main event, so that more people can follow me and get 50 predicts in 2 or 3 days. Is that even possible? If that's possible, We'll try and do it as soon as possible. You have silver cards, no golden. What should you do? Okay, this is a good question. This is the thing I said in my previous video, but I haven't repeated in this one. So player cards, do not only go for the gold cards. Keep this in mind. Do not go for the gold cards, because for gold cards you're only scoring like a little bit higher. You're only getting that, but that, you know, that 5 to 25% bonus for your card. It doesn't even really matter. Look at this 5 stats here. Doesn't even really matter. Like 5 to 25% extra. It doesn't even matter, because the top score is the ones that don't have bonus usually. And then if you look at this page here, this is a third-party website. This is the high score you want to go for. You don't really care about the bonus as long as you pick the right card. If you pick Teams and Anna and Boboka, you're gonna score higher than anyone else that have a gold card of, let's say you have a gold card of, this is the bottom 5, Ohio, Fabi, KP, and Queen Taker. If you use these cards, no matter how much bonus you have on that card, they're not gonna top off the top players here, right? Or let's see total score. So total score, this is the lowest. Fabi in total. Fabi, KP, Swiftening, Pasha, MSS. If you're using these gold cards, you're gonna fuck up big time, because the total score is only 110 throughout the 3 days. And this guy's scoring almost 300. Even if you're using a blue card, you get more fantasy points than this guy's over here, right? So it makes sense, right? Do not go for a gold card and a bad player that scores. They're not necessarily the worst player in Dota, but they're very bad in scoring fantasy points. What we want is fantasy points now. We're not focusing on the player's talent. We're not focusing on the team's talent. We're focusing on our bloody fantasy points. We want it to be the highest in the world, and that's where things get you know, exciting. Any more questions? Uh, 15 out of 25 for the last 3 days. That's pretty good. 15, 25. Oh no, you don't have any more time tonight. You have 10 more points to get for your total score. I'm actually so relaxed yesterday because I get this achievement fulfilled like in the second day, first round of second day, and I've got 25. So I'm so relaxed in the second day 2 and day 3 while I'm watching the predictions, and I'm more focused on the players' talent and what they're doing instead of focusing on how to get more points here. Hey man, can you tell me if it is okay to put in S4 in silver, or if there's another offlaner? I've actually told like everyone in my videos to focus on the top 3 cores. Top 3 offlaners or cores or support. Always look at the top 3 that you get. So my conclusion is S4, because S4 is the first one that we're gonna focus today. Where's S4? Okay, S4, first offlaner. Second one we want to focus in the teams today is, okay, I'm gonna give you 3 choices. S4, this is based on statistic, it's not something I make up. Forev in DC, and I'm not gonna go Team Empire, and IG XXS. So XSS, Forev, and S4 are the top scorer for the teams we're gonna focus today, the 5 teams here. So those are the 3 offlaner cards you want to focus on. You have a silver card. Yep. Newbie Kaka is a good pick. I have Ward stats. on him, and he's silver. Use Kaka. Roshuke. Use Kaka. That's a good card. That's a safer card. Kaka is a better card than Jurex, in my opinion. Kaka is a safer card than Jurex. Jurex is just my prediction card that's going to play really good today. I have a silver card for most players. No comment section below. Oh yeah, no, a comment section below is after I end this video. This video is going to be recorded in YouTube in my channel, and then you guys can leave a comment below. And silver card, doesn't matter, silver card, blue card, just pick the right players. Or if you have no idea who to pick, just follow my cards. My card could be the best. Even if it's not the best, it's not the worst, right? If you have no idea who you're gonna pick, just follow what I'm gonna picking for day 4, because let's go back again. Day 1 I score 443, not the best. Day 2 I scored 507, so I've improved in day 2. Day 3 I got 570, right? So it's improving every day. So hopefully today I'll get 600 plus for day 4. That will top me up in the world top 1 scoring fantasy point guy. I hope. I just hope my predictions are right. So there are facts of statistics. You can play safe, go for the safer, stronger cards players. These are not the strongest players. The middle 3, these cards are very strong. Abed and Jurex is just my prediction that they're going to do extremely well today. Any other questions? Yeah, I have 4F goal. I have gold Jurex 2. We'll pick him as well. Excited for tonight's game. Cheers, man. Parshan Mishra, you have 1,500 X points plus. Yes, that's for following with me. You're gonna get the same score by following me. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Doesn't matter if you're using gold, silver, or blue. Just get the right players. Do not just throw your gold cards in this fantasy challenge. You're gonna lose out a lot. Any other questions that I can do live to solve your problems now? So remember, haters, you can hate me. It's okay. I'm not the best. I'm not God. I can't predict 100%, but I'm trying to guide you so that you can make your own decision. But if you have no idea what decision to make, just follow my decision. It's not the best. It's not going to be the worst. So it's okay. Because I got some hating comments from my previous video, like people just saying like, don't trust this guy, he's scoring like 700 plus on day 2, and I replied that like, where do you get the 700 plus? I'm scoring like more than 900 on day 2. XXS with def 5% stunts is better than 4F. GPM 10. Okay, look at this. I'll show you this. Look at the bonus. It doesn't really matter that much. But if you look at this score, Rune Scrap, for offlaner, Rune Scrap and stuns is what you want to focus on in team fight. So the higher team fight, Rune Scrap and stuns you have, that's the better card you want to use. If you see this, right? So obvious. These are the top scoring. Or we can go back to day 2 and see. Rune Scrap, stuns, team fight are the highest again in day 2. Day 1, team fight, deaths. Yeah, deaths is a good one as well. Death is really good on universe because he doesn't die, okay? So you have a very high score on Death because he died very little. But XXS, and I never looked through their KDA. I've just looked through average and total score because I have no time to go through too much statistics for this. But I'll say those are the 3 main focus you want to focus for offlaner cards. There you go. Is that useful enough for you, Marvin Starmenzer? Russian paid audience. LOL. Come on, Vishal Greg. I never pay any audience. Yeah, I am today. Down to those picks. I think we may do well today. Yes, I think we can do well today, and we can be top 1 in the world. We stand a chance. It's not 100%, but we have a chance. We have a chance to be top 100. Yes, I mean, the good news is I don't have too many subscribers, so not too many people is gonna follow my shit yet, you know. So you guys will be the few that's gonna score very high tonight. I help you guys out, and we'll all make it into the top 100. How funny would that be? All 27 of you guys watching today, like all of our name will be in here. I'll need to do a screenshot then, just to show how good I am. My predictions. That'll be so funny. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, and the main events is what we're gonna focus. Tomorrow I'll probably do a conclusion on what happened on the 4 days and what's my total score. And if you guys are live with me tomorrow, let me know what is your name, and I'll just put your names on my YouTube as well, just to prove that you guys are in the top 100 with me. But if we're not, then no such video existed. It's okay if we're not in the top 100. We'll do harder. You know, we'll try harder for the next few days. I mean, that's what we're gonna focus on. And yeah, after this video is recorded, throw the comments that you're gonna do. Throw some comments what you think, and we're gonna have a discussion by tomorrow, or by the end of tomorrow. You guys can throw some discussions as well, so that I can include what I should discuss for the video tomorrow. And any questions, I'll try to answer all the questions as fast as possible by today before the game starts, so that we can have a good discussion. Or if we change our mind, we'll do it in the discussion in the recording of this video. Where to see the rules? Okay, good questions. I actually did that in my first video. Vishal Garg. What's my fantasy points total? Wait, let me reply this really quick. Where do we see the rules? Okay, first look at this. Click this. Opens up more details. Here are the scoring stats. Here's what you want to see. This is the scoring stats for this year. It's a bit different from last year, I think. Tournament rules. It's in the tournament page. You have to go to this one. Tournament, team standings, see the rules. So you go to the tournament page. And right here, there's a word say rules. Click it. And here's the tournament rules. You can see. Okay. One more question solved. Next questions. You have silver and card, and what should you place? Any card will do. Just choose the right player. Silver or blue. You need the right player, not the better stats card. Okay. Rochelle K, I'm glad you found my channel too, and I hope I can help you out as much as possible. You think we'll see a tie between IG and OG? Yes, I think we might be able to see a tie in the group stage. IG and OG, or any of these 5 teams, Newbie, VP, IG, OG, and DC, they might have a tie here. Yes, they might have a tie. We will see a tiebreaker, I think. As usual, every year there's a tiebreaker, even in Group 1. All right, I think if there's no more questions, we'll end this video right now. It's almost an hour video, hour-long video, so long. So yeah, remember to drop your questions or any feedback in the description later, so that I can try and answer you guys. What's my favorite team and player? Okay, I'll go to this one. Favorite teams and player. My favorite team is Team Liquid. Not because of Miracle. I don't really like Miracle that much, but I love Kuro. I love the captains. I love Kuroki a lot, and the way he draft is just absolutely beautiful. That's what I can say. And I love Jerax. Okay, Jerax is from OG, but I love more of the players than a certain team. Like, I love different players in different team. Yeah. Yes, I got ES and this right. Yeah. Nothing's showed here yet. No, didn't got really good. Yeah. Longest game of the tournament. And oh, I just realized I got this right. Haha. Hey, king of prediction. I might not be the king of MMR, but I'm gonna be a king of prediction maybe. Hey, they have been going insane in group stages. Yes, these are like the crazy players here. That's gonna do crazy stuff tonight. It's gonna be a good match. I live in Australia, Perth, so I have the same time zone as Singapore, and Malaysia, Hong Kong, and China. So we're gonna watch this starting midnight tonight together. Yes, and I have my Twitch channel as well. I usually stream on Twitch when I'm not recording a video on YouTube. My prize pool prediction is... Can we see it? Can we actually see it? It doesn't show. I actually predicted 24 to 25 million. So if this number goes up a little bit more, boom! Got it right. 24 to 25. That's my prediction. But weird, it doesn't show here. I'm very sure I predicted. Like, is this buggy on your screen as well? Does it show on your screen? I'm very sure I predicted 24 to 25. So if this goes up a bit more in this few days, I'm the king of predictions. That's 10 levels for free. Anything else? Any other questions? This is a long ass video for sure. It's a bug. I have to restart. No matter how many times I restart, it doesn't show this one. It doesn't show this one at all. I can't see my prediction. Yeah, no matter how many times I restart, I can't see this shit. Don't know what's wrong. I think I did a prediction video for this part as well in my YouTube channel, but it's too late to do anything now. All we have to do is wait for results. I hope I get most of them right. I want to win predictions over Perch and Sir Action Slacks. You know, all those guys. They're really good in predicting. I'm probably gonna top them off the chart. Night Stalker. Yeah. Who's the closest to Night Stalker? Nyx. Oh, it's 39 people voting this. 39%. That's very high. That's very high. So most people are gonna get this right. This is only 27%. Okay. Boom, 20. If it doesn't reach 24 or 25, I'll top up some, you know. I'll top up my companion and get the last career. So what else? Any other questions? Three-way tie among IG, VP, and OG. Yeah, that could be happening. Three-way tie. That would be fun to watch, hey. That would be so fun to watch. So okay, that's it for my video. It's a 1 hour long video. Thank you guys for joining me in the live chat, and hopefully you guys can subscribe and follow my channel. I'll be doing a lot of prediction videos and also doing trading tips, how to teach you guys how to trade in the Steam market so that you get level 2000 for free. That's what I got for free. And how to make the best trade. But trading is something you need to invest money on. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. You have to invest a little bit of money to make more money out of it. That's what we call investment in trading. In the trading, you cannot just say, I want to make money out of no money. We used to be able to do that when Dota first launched, because all the drop items can be sold. So if you get like a Dragon Claw hook on drop, you can sell it and make money and start making money from there. But for now, it doesn't happen like that anymore. So for now, people who come in late in the trading market, you just have to learn. You just have to invest a little bit of money to start with. And that's the case. Be doing a lot of different videos. If there's any certain videos that you want me to cover on, drop me in the comments in any of my video. I'll try and do some videos that you guys want that I didn't think of. Look at this Aegis, double Aegis bug. What do I think about Arcana Vote and what do I feel? What do I think about Arcana Vote? Okay, here goes the Arcana votes. Can't see the result. It's gonna be Rubik or Pudge. What is this? Oh, okay. I voted on Pudge because I don't know. I think Rubik have more better sets than Pudge. That's why I voted on Pudge. And I think Pudge is probably gonna win it. He's one of the pop's favorites over Rubik, I think. I think Pudge is gonna have an Arcana. I'm gonna buy it for sure. No doubt about that. Bracket predictions, what time? You're gonna live? What do you mean bracket predictions? Fabian Lim? I've already predicted. You mean the fantasy challenge? You mean this one? Thanks, Acidus Man Saga. Day 3 was good as fuck. This is a good score, 570. So let's hope that what I predict today is gonna score higher than day 3. Let's say 600, over 600. Anything over 600 would be good. Bracket main stage. Oh, this one. It's not open yet. In 23 hours. Yes, I'm gonna predict this as soon as it starts. 23 hours. That'll be today. I mean, this time at tomorrow, right? So this time at tomorrow, this predictions bracket will be open. Yes, I'm gonna go live again for this. And let's have a good discussion tomorrow, because I want more discussion as well. Yeah, I'm never good at bracket predictions. I always fail. I mean, I got the first 2 rounds right, and then the 3rd round into the finals, it's always so ugly. Oh, the ugly truth. Especially last year when Wings won the whole shit. Like, who knows that Wings gonna beat everyone's ass into the finals? I failed so badly last year because of Wings. I remember that. Yes, tomorrow I'm gonna do a live bracket predictions as well. So join me at this time. I'm gonna remember this time. It's about 5 o'clock, 5:20 now in Perth. So it's gonna start at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Gonna write it down. Okay, so it's gonna be the end of this video now, I think, if there's no more questions. Is there any more questions? It's already more than 1 hour. You guys can find me on Twitch as well when I play. You know, if I'm not doing videos on YouTube, I'm on Twitch. If I'm not on Twitch, I'm handling some of my business. I'm doing some exporting business to China. So sometimes I'm busy on my business. If I'm not busy working on my other business, I'll be always on Twitch streaming. So join me, throw me some questions. Let's discuss about Dota 2 all day long. I usually stream for 12 hours a day, except for when I'm in YouTube. Because when I'm in YouTube, I'm actually doing this video live and recording it into YouTube. Can I show my day 3 card? Yeah, sure. I actually have a day 3 video that you can watch. This is so every time I go live, this video, the video will be recorded and uploaded to YouTube so that you guys can watch it. So I actually did day 1, day 2, day 3 video as well. Cheers, Fabian Lim. Is that okay? Day 3 card that you requested. I should probably just live stream on YouTube instead of in Twitch, maybe. Damn. If that's okay, Shelly's 11, I'll call this the end of the video today. And I'll see you guys on Twitch after this. Like, I'll start my Twitch after 5 minutes. I'll redo the settings on my OBS account. And we can discuss more about Dota on Twitch. Or leave a comment and I will reply you guys as soon as possible in my channel. Thank you guys for watching and following my predictions again. Let's hope we get into the top 100 list today, by end of today. So by tomorrow we'll be in the top 100 list, I think. If we can make it there, that's the best thing, because I want everyone to go in with me. Battle Cup, oh yeah, there's a Battle Cup tonight. Yeah, I have to be prepared for that as well. I'm gonna play Battle Cup. Yes, I think. Maybe. If I get good 5-man, I'll play Battle Cup. No worries, Pasha and Mishra. I'm really happy that I help you get a really high score. This is what I want to do. I want everyone that follows my guide goes in with me to the top 100. Yeah. So I'll call this the end of the video now. See you guys in my Twitch channel, or see you guys in my next video, or I'll follow up. I'll reply every message, I promise. Thank you very much. See you guys, and goodbye.